You could spend 20 years in prison, be charged with a felony, and pay a fine in between $250,000 to $1 million. These are the consequences if you violate any of the restrictions that are brought forth from a committee of non-elected people, people that we didn't elect or appoint, but rather the president appoints them, and they can have closed-door meetings that aren't open to the public about what is allowed and not allowed on the internet. I am, of course, talking about the Restrict Act, Bill S-686. This is the Patriot Act on meth. This has nothing to do with banning TikTok. It has nothing to do with user data collection or harvesting. This has everything to do with control. And money, but those are hand in hand. They want complete control and monitoring of mobile networks, local area networks, satellite payloads, even applications like your desktop applications, your gaming applications, payment applications. It's literally everything. Let's create a scenario. If the U.S. government doesn't like something you're saying or a post that you posted online, or you have a product you're trying to sell on eBay that they don't like, or maybe you're in a subreddit group on Reddit that's critical of the government, that committee that I was talking about earlier, if they decide they don't like it, you could be subject to arrest. Let me remind you again, that's 20 years in prison, a felony charge, and a fine between $250,000 and $1 million. Also, if they ban TikTok and other platforms or restrict websites and you use a VPN to bypass that to get to these platforms or websites, 20 years in prison, felony, $1 million fine. Not only that, but the person that supplied the VPN to you will also be subject to arrest for aiding and abetting. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, black, white, blue, purple, orange, green, or red. If you're an American, this should piss you the fuck off that they even think that this kind of bill being passed into law is anywhere near acceptable. This is a severe infringement on our First Amendment rights. And I don't know about you, but this isn't fucking North Korea, and I like my freedom. There's just no fucking excuse for this. You know what to do. You've heard it from everybody else on this app. Email and call your state representative. Tell them you don't support this bill. And if they vote to support this bill, that you will do everything you can to fund and campaign their opposition in the next primary election. Call and email every day. Annoy the fuck out of them.